American Democrat Party have become like Chinese Communist Party government, otherwise CCP. The American Democrat Party are authoritarian. They criminalize differing political views. They do character assassinations of political opponents with the help from media allies, Silicon Valley, like the social media, Hollywood, music, education system, etc. Imprisoning political opponents and journalists, indoctrinating students and children, indoctrinating students in colleges and schools, control free speech, and politicize everything in America. If you disagree or differ from the talking points of the Democrat Party in America, then you are harassed and terrorized, whether in public or in social media. That's how insane it has become. Also, you'll be monitored and scrutinized like the KGB kind of spies who are aligned to the Democrat Party of America. If that is not CCP or North Korea-like, then what is? Everything is twisted into hate speech or racist nonsense. All these word games and linguistic gymnastics. America cannot be and should not be the role model or model for any other nations anymore, because it's authoritarian and as crooked as any other third world totalitarian nations. Obama got super rich from politics. Clinton got super rich from politics. Bernie Sanders became multi-millionaire from politics. These people are not inventors or entrepreneurs. These are crooks who serve the rich and the powerful. And in return, they got jobs and the money. They serve the rich and scam the poor people. People who think without emotions or attachment to any political party or to anyone, they will understand. Don't be blinded by race, color, gender groups or any tribe. I can criticize anyone because I don't attach emotionally to any groups, any color or any tribes whatsoever, which keep me independent and out of any bubble. I can criticize and condemn anyone because I have no attachment to anyone or to anybody, and I have no special interest from anyone or to anybody. That's how independent my thinking is, and that's how I can criticize anyone or anybody without fear or retaliation. But American Democrat Party, like the CCP, they can't criticize or condemn each other, even the most crooked person or people, because they all suck up to each other and they all have special interest to one another, whether it's US corporate media, Silicon Valley, Hollywood, or US education systems. US elites and the Democrat Party are like the Chinese Communist Party in China, where there is ruling class and the rest. The world is much worse to live in because US is acting exactly like the Chinese Communist Party, where there is censorship, propaganda, indoctrination, and politicization of everything, including science and biology. Everything is twisted and turned into Democrat Party propaganda. It's insane. Whether it's sports, music, entertainment, history, or science. Everything is twisted, and no one trusts anything anymore because of all this manipulation, indoctrination, fakery, propaganda, and stage productions of everything. Democrat Party was like Nazis during the Nazis' time, and now they are like Chinese Communist Party in this CCP time. Think about it. They want to own and control over everything, every institutions, every laws, and even into our kitchen table and bedrooms. And they did. If you look into black Americans and other minorities, these people are like slaves, mentally. No wonder 80-90% of minorities keep voting for them or electing the Democrats again and again when they did nothing for them. except words and propaganda. That's it. Decades and decades of poor minorities living in the same shithole, owned and run by the Democrat Party for 30, 40, 50, 60 years. Where is your progress? It's just masters and slaves. It's blasphemy to criticize US Democrat politicians on CNN, New York Times, Washington Post, NBC, ABC, CBS, etc. Even social media, just like CCP China. In terms of control and censorship they have, it's just crazy. It's exactly like CCP. Any criticisms on or negative comments on US Democrat politicians are monitored and controlled like the Chinese CCP system. It's complete authoritarian / totalitarian like North Korea. Speaking out against US Democrat Party have become like speaking out against Chinese Communist Party government in China. Very similar, because your name, your reputations, your livelihood, and all your social connections can be destroyed. That's how authoritarian they have become. Stop living in bubble. Chinese live in CCP bubble. North Koreans live in Kim Jong-un bubble. Your bubble becomes very, very dangerous when you can't speak out against or object on anything without the consequences of your name, your reputations, your livelihood, etc. And that's what US Democrat Party have become. Just think about it. That's it. If you can, please subscribe, like, share, and comments below. Thank you.